There are three potential bullish catalysts for Ethereum coming in June, which we will talk about later in this video. And May was one of the worst performing months ever for Ethereum. So now the question is June going to have some brighter days to come? And will we recover from that drop that brought Ethereum down more than 50% from all-time highs? And as of right now, June is looking like a critical month for Ethereum and the remainder of the year. So in this video, I'm going to give you guys an update, and we will talk about the bullish and the bearish outlook from the current price levels. How's everybody doing? Welcome to Currency.com's channel. I'm your host, John, at RealJohnDoe on Twitter is where you can find me. And today's video will be about Ethereum, giving you guys the usual update, trader sentiment, the latest news, support and resistance levels. And then we'll jump into the Currency.com platform and I'll give you guys some price predictions. And it's been a long time coming for those of you who've been following the channel. As you can see now, we're just about to hit 20,000 subscribers. Big round of applause for that. And I just want to say a quick thanks to everybody who has subscribed to the channel. And if you're not subscribed yet to the channel and you enjoy content like this that we have here on our page, keeping you guys updated on the top cryptos, then make sure you do subscribe to the channel right now. And before we jump into today's video, don't forget to always smash that like button and like this video to continue showing your support to the channel. All the likes you guys leave on the videos really helps us continue to grow and push out more content for you. And now it's time to have a look at the trader sentiment on Currency.com for Ethereum. As of right now, at the time of recording, it shows 84% buyers, 16% sellers, with the price pushing towards the daily resistance level at about 2,600. Now let's talk about support and resistance levels for Ethereum right now. 2,300 is the first level of support, which is the lows for June so far. Then the next level, 2,140, which is a short-term trend line support. And then the last level, 1,950, which is the May lows. And if that breaks, then things won't be looking good, as price will then test the 200-day moving average for Ethereum. And then towards the upside, the first level we're looking at for resistance is 2,800. That is pushing up towards the June highs, the 21-day moving average, and also the 50-day moving average. If we can break that level and make it into support, the next level I'm looking at for resistance is 3,200, which is the May highs. And it was also May's resistance level before we pushed to all-time highs. And it was a major support level for May before the price broke down more than 50%. And then the last level of resistance I'm looking at is 3,700. And breaking past that level would bring us up towards that all-time high range. The one good thing with this big drop that we did have for Ethereum, it did help with fees. Bitcoin and Ethereum fees have now declined to a new 6-month low. So I guess right now for Ethereum, you don't really have to worry too much about gas fees, with the average fee being about $5.75, bringing it right back down to 2020 levels. And fees have been a big issue for Ethereum on this huge run up that it did have this year. And Vitalik is arguing that proof of stake, which is what Ethereum is switching over to, will be the solution to majority of Ethereum's environmental woes. He did share a tweet here at the end of May talking about scalability for Ethereum and also things that will be coming in the later update for EIP 1559. And that brings us to our three bullish catalysts that can help for Ethereum to perform well in June. First one here, there is a major network upgrade coming in July, the EIP 1559, which will help with transaction fees for Ethereum. There has been a lot of discussions about it. As you can see here on Twitter, Laura Shin also had a discussion regarding it, if this new fee burning mechanism will be bullish for Ethereum or not. Another bullish catalyst for Ethereum is there is a decreasing amount of Ether on exchanges. Looking at this chart from Glassnode, as the price does continue to increase for Ethereum, balances on exchanges continue to push towards the lows from January 2018. Which is one sign that a lot of people buying right now are looking to hold for the long term. And then another thing, which we will talk about here in a minute, is there is a technical structure breakout. Looking at Ethereum's chart right now, it did make a higher low on the test towards the bottom range, and it's looking like we are forming a wedge right now with a potential push up towards these next resistance levels. And then we head back up to test those all-time high ranges. Let's jump into the chart and have a look at what we see right now. So first, let's talk about the recent price action for Ethereum. We're all aware of this big drop that we did have here on the second half of May. And the good things I'm looking at right now is we did kind of bottom here at about 1,950. And we did test the lows again right at the end of May. And we did make a higher low, forming a new trend line here. And what we can expect in the next days to come is to trade in a tighter and tighter range before we eventually break out towards the upside, or we break down to test the lows once again, and potentially even that 200-day moving average if price does not hold this support level. So to the bullish side, the first thing that I'm expecting things to look like if we do get a breakout scenario is a breakout from these current levels, flipping this 21 and 50-day moving average into a support level, and then we can have some consolidation there, potentially test the lows at about 2,800, but continue to hold and then flip $3,000 into support for Ethereum. If that can happen, then I am expecting at least a test towards that $3,800 level in June. And that is one scenario I see happening for us to make it up there. Another thing is something longer that could play out is if the price does stay within this trend line and we trade in a tighter and tighter range, we will get a rejection at this current level, head down towards 2,400, bounce from there, and continue to range until price eventually breaks out, testing that $3,000 resistance level, flipping that into support, and then continuing on towards my bullish price targets. So in terms of price targets on the bullish side, as you can see here, the first level I'm looking at is right at around $3,000. The next level after that, right at around 3,500. And if we can continue past there, then I'm looking for a breakout towards 3,800, flipping this level here right into a new support range. And if we do get that scenario, then I'm looking for a new all-time high later on this year. But we could also flip these earlier price targets into support ranges, which is also still bullish for the price of Ethereum, as long as we do stay above this 21 and the 50-day moving average. But if we do stay below the 21 and 50-day moving average, then things can look bearish for Ethereum with a potential test of the 200-day moving average down here and a breakdown of these May lows. And that could look something like this, where we do break down, test the lows again, which would be the third time now, break that new trend line that we are forming, and then test 1,950. If that does not hold, then we will head down towards this 200-day moving average and test that for the first time now this year. As long as we do make higher lows, then I remain bullish, but there is also that rejection of this 21 and 50-day moving average. Another bearish scenario I see happening is we do head up to test that level and have a false breakout with a lower high, and price forms a new downtrend, pushing down towards that May low level. And then we do test that 200-day moving average sometime in June. So on the bearish side, that would give me some bearish price targets. First one here at about 1,950. Next one around this 200-day moving average at about 1,650. And then the last target would be down here at about 1,200, which was that previous all-time high range. So I got my bullish and my bearish price targets marked out here. Now let's have a look at the indicator sentiment, see what they are showing right now. Having a look at this RSI first, good thing we are seeing is a potential bottom here close to that 30 range, and RSI is making higher lows, potentially showing that it is in an uptrend, lining up with the price action doing the same thing, higher lows, with both suggesting an uptrend. The willing percent range is showing price is pushing towards overbought, trading above range. So if we can't continue to make these higher highs in the RSI, then we can expect to see RSI head up towards that overbought range, and that could line up with the price also being above that $3,000 level, flipping that into a support, which does lean towards my bullish scenario. But if the RSI does make a lower low and test those lows, then that does line up with the bearish scenario, heading down towards those May lows, and then also breaking down towards that 200-day moving average. So right now I showed you bullish and bearish scenarios, and to have a better idea on which way the price action will go, you need to watch on how price handles the support and the resistance levels in the next price range. So we have to see if we do break these lows from this higher low, or if we do break past this resistance at around $3,000, then we can expect bullish price action to continue. But if we do make a lower low, then we can expect a test at that 200-day moving average. Thank you for tuning in and watching this video all the way to the end. Don't forget to like this video and also leave your comments below. Let me know your feedback on the video and what you would like to see us talk about next time. My name is John, and I'll see you guys again here on Currency.com. For more trading videos just like this, please subscribe to our channel.